Okay, we're going. Yeah, you got stuff on your face. Okay. That's better. Greetings and salutations. Welcome, one and all. I didn't hit one mute button. One and all. I didn't hit one. All right, all right, all right. Let's see who's here. So I'm going to start by saying that these ear monitors are way too loud. I want to start by saying happy tomorrow birthday to my dad, Neil. And so this evening's show is largely going to be songs that are requests from either or both of my parents, or that I specifically know that my dad really knows and loves. And happy birthday, Dad. I love you. Your Google backup photos comes up like this day 3 years ago. And this morning when I woke up, I actually opened that thing and was able to look back at many. There's a woodpecker just outside the door. I was able to open the that app and look back at many of my dad's birthdays over the years, and that we've spent together. It was really, really cool. So let's say hi to Dari and Claire Foster. The blue bus, that must be Miss Nicole. Oh yeah, the blue bus minus Nicole Pierce, right? Ned and Benny are here. Patty Pinkstaff. That must be Craig on keyboard at the Audacity Network. Hello. Miss Krista King. Christina Beelan. And her mom, Anna. Hi. And Carol DeWald. Hello, Carol. Is Jennifer watching with you? Hello, Jennifer. Joanne King. Kelsey Blaine Gibson. Howdy ho, Disciplerinos. Miss Serona Farron. My mom, Pam, is of course watching and active in the chat. Miss Michelle Vanderpool is here. Aaron Powell. All right. Brent. I have no idea how to pronounce your last name, Brent Lotzen. Brent L. I'm going to say hi to Brent L. And Miss Karen Oliver. Hello. Ed Marsh. And I'm assuming Susie Marsh is watching with you. Diana Nicole. All right. My dad is logged in. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Svetlana is here. Hello, Svetlana. Did I say hey, Karen Oliver? I'm not keeping a running track, and my chat keeps like jumping all over the place. Michelle Vanderpool. Hello, darling. Katie. Hi, Katie. Glad to have Miss Katie back. Cheers, y'all. Is that? Do you guys hear that woodpecker? By the way, it's. Woodpeckers are pretty distinctive in the sound they make. It actually does sound like kind of a laugh. And cheers, Arpegia. Whiskey Thursday. All right, Miss Terry is here. Cool. Terry, you're just in time for the first song. I want to thank Mr. Craig Jackman for reminding me what a cool song this opener is. Craig played this on a show. It must have been a Polly's Picnic a few weeks ago. I don't remember the theme, but Gonna open with Take It Easy by the Eagles. Down the road, trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. Boy, one, two, one stone, one, so she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. That love when you still care. Don't even try to understand. Find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. Well, I'm standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my love, in the flatbed Ford, slowing down and take a look at me. Come on, baby. Don't say maybe. I gotta know your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, though we'll never be here again. So no, I'm in it, taking it easy. Down the road, trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Come on, baby. Gotta take it easy. Oh, we got yeah. Craig might have nailed it. Acorn woodpeckers are the most frequently that are the most frequent seen woodpeckers that come to our little balcony here. But very, very similar in sound and appearance. We also get white-headed woodpeckers. We get downy woodpeckers. And I saw a Nuttall's woodpecker about 3 days ago, and they're all like similar color patterns and similar that laugh. And as opposed to a northern flicker, and we've got, or I guess they're western flickers here, and we got a couple of those that come by too. So, yeah, way too much information about about birds. But what can I say? It's like our favorite hobby to do together, his and mine. Mine is, of course, more like the naturalist and approach, and his is more like the buffet menu approach. But Yeah. Which they try to take over your hummingbird feeders, Ron Rice? I'm curious. Acorn woodpeckers? I'm really curious. Um, Arpegia said, I grew up going to grandma's in Big Bear. Woodpeckers are awesome there. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Ed. Yes, indeed. I know my peckers. Yeah. Uh, Christina following that up to elevate the level of discourse in the chat. Hunter with the ornithology. Well, thank you, Christina. That's, yeah. um, I mean, I don't know what to say except that it's probably no surprise to anybody watching this show at this point that most of my interactions are with non-human people these days. But I'm really looking forward to the world opening back up and talking to people again. My mom is chiming in that my dad, my grandmother, and dad's sister were/all are into bird stuff. Yeah. I had actually forgotten that, but now that you mention it, I remember Aunt Coral talking about birds quite a lot. That's man, yeah, that's crazy, and that's no surprise because my dad's mom, was Miss Audubon Society of Cacti. I didn't know she was also so well versed in birds. Arpeggia's pointing out CDC says no masks for vaccinated people indoors. Yeah, I'm really I don't know how to feel right now because so a lot of the people watching this show this moment are going to be aware that there's a significant change happening to the Vaudacity network, which is that our flagship show, Paulie's Online Variety Show on Saturdays, is going to come to a close, or at least a summer hiatus until the fall, something to that effect. That is not to say that any of the Vaudacity network shows during the week are going away. That's just that Paulie's Online Variety Show is going to stop for the summer, which I'm like going, damn, okay, we're doing this coming Saturday, and then the Saturday after that, what do I do? Do I actually go out in Big Bear? Do I go to a bar in Big Bear? I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I'm a little little confused. I don't know. Aaron chimed in that flickers and acorns. Yeah, we're still talking about woodpeckers, clearly. Yeah, those are the two most common that we see all the time. So, despite that Paulie's Online Variety Show is going away on Saturdays, yo, Will, Deep Sky Dude, chiming in. Good to see you, man. Despite Paulie's Online Variety Show going away or taking a break, a hiatus for the summer, on Saturdays, this show is going to continue the Monday, our I'm talking about you. Our Monday night poetry and short stories show is going to continue for sure. Aaron Powell says, I heart non-people creatures. Yeah, that's... or, no. I said, what did I say? Non-human people, I think is what I said. Yeah. Yeah, it is indeed a weird place to figure out our comfort status with all the things, Christy, indeed. When this is so those of you that were watching last week, we had our first Wolfgang and I had our first in-person guests. Ned Clark sat in and played a couple of songs, and we did some duets and stuff, and his wife Benny, who's logged in as Born to Play Productions, she was also here, and it was just, oh my God, it was incredible. When Benny first hit me up saying, hey, we're going to be fully vaccinated and up in Big Bear, can we come and see a LoveCast in person? My first response was, hell no! Yeah, actually, yes, you can. Let's do this. And it took me like another 24 hours before it occurred to me to say, Ned, bring your guitar. Dude, sit in. Let's play some stuff together. It's bizarre. Yeah, it's bizarre to have to learn to re-people again. So, as we said a little while ago, it's my dad's birthday tomorrow. And this next song, learning to re-people again, indeed. My friends Bob and Jess had their first like in apartment guest, everybody fully vaccinated, you know, and they were talking about it with we get together for a little friends dinner on Zoom every so often, weekly, and they were saying how we just like neither one of us just suddenly, it was like strangely awkward with this visitor, this person that we've literally known for 25 years or more. It's suddenly like strangely awkward because we're not used to a third carbon-based form of life, a sentient being walking around the apartment. I'm paraphrasing, obviously. And I didn't know what to do. Do I come in? Can I offer you a toothpick or a drill press? I forgot what's normal now. Yeah, Julia, that's good advice. Take baby steps, go outside, take a walk without a mask. Actually, though, I've been going outside and hiking without a mask almost this whole time, the last 14 months, because being holed up in the mountains, I can go out in the woods where the only people I'm going to see are non-human people. And I've developed some strange relationships with non-human people out in the woods that I will expound on some other time. So, as I have alluded, it's my dad's birthday tomorrow, and this is a song I specifically wrote about the importance of fatherhood. I wrote most of this song when Dad and I were hiking through the Grand Canyon together on one of the many trips that we've done. And this song is going to be on the Hunter and the Dirty Jacks album, released as soon as we are post-pandemic and can tour and all that to support the album. So it just occurred to me last night as I was practicing this that I'm going to now play for you Yellowed Paper Doll, the Neil Casal arrangement.
He said I love you, and I pass you this world like an orange to a child. His tones prepaid for his ultimate bridge, ran to his final mind. She asked me to keep herself from when she was small. Her daddy's angel then. Now she's with little it all. Somebody needs to care what I used to be. Somebody needs to want these baby pictures of me. And I lost a big fish in the old man in the sea. I was bitten by the fruit of the poisonous tree. Do you smile and never think about the death? She said be sure to live. Take a deep breath and sing loud. Just sing la, 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 la. Just sing la, 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 la. My yellowed paper doll. Done things I wish we could take it back, but as you can't show the kids the 2-for-1 sin shack. You can ask if you saw risk the love he gave. Now innocence lost, it's on his grave. I don't know if the song the fear won't let me be, but it's a shadow in the glass that wants to follow me. Can't judge her pain, it's pure love she bleeds. There's days in that stains her like a past to breeze. Just reads my la 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 la. Just reads my la 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 la. My yellowed paper doll. She said I love you, and I pass you this world like an orange to a child. His ashes were spread across the horseshoe mesa, and the ginkgo swept from my eyes. She sang loud. La 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 la. And she sang la 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 la. And she sang la 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 la. And just sang la 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 la. Just sing la 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 la. Just sing la, 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 la. My yellowed paper doll.
Happy birthday, Dad. Forgive me, I'll probably say that a lot over the course of this. Yeah, so, hello, CBMEAD. Is that CB Med? CB Mead. Hi, CB Mead. And thank you for joining us. Emily Thatcher with the Super Chat Dancing Pair. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much, Miss Emily. That is just, oh, that's so wonderful. Carl Mead. Hello, Carl Mead. Hey, everybody join me to say greetings and salutations, Mr. Carl Mead. All right. That's, thank you for joining us. And, why, thank you, Christopher. I washed my hair right before the show. Beauty secrets from Wolfgang. There you go. That's very sweet. Ed says we're waving to Carl. That's it. Okay. No, Wolfgang doesn't brush my hair, but he licks his own, and he's got those little comb, fine-tooth comb extensions in his tongue, and he stretches this big back foot out. Hello, Kelsey Blaine Gibson. Thank you for the super chat heart. That's very sweet of you, darling. Very sweet. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so Aaron Powell is saying, Christy Davila, happy Teacher Appreciation Week last week. I appreciate you, sister. Thank you for your dedication, compassion, and knowledge that you share with our kiddos and our future. It's kind of neat because there are a lot of teachers that watch this show, and my two favorite teachers are both retired. Both of my parents, Pam and Neil, are, I don't even want to say former teachers because, they both still teach me a lot of stuff pretty constantly. Yeah. All right, so the theme of tonight's show is largely going to be let's try to keep on schedule because Quarantine with Friends is happening tonight at 7:30. And B, my parents had several requests, and the ones that my mom didn't voice are going to be filled in to ones that I know my dad absolutely loves. Like this next song. Aaron says, I'm curious as to how many push-ups Hunter does every day. I can't remember the last time I did a push-up, to tell you the truth. I only do push-ups when I'm out on tour with the band and can't lift actual weights or something like that. But I just bench pressed. Yesterday was heavy bench press day, so I go for lower reps, higher overall weight as opposed to how many push-ups can I crank out. It's much more useful in several areas of life. Stranger aspect of all these conversations is why I'm drinking out of a measuring cup even right now. But so here's another of my dad's favorites that he doesn't know I'm going to play tonight. This is a Rolling Stones song, but I think I fell in love with this particular song, I don't know, when I was a kid, and I heard this bizarre B-side CD of Tori Amos singing this song. This is Angie. Angie, Angie, when will those clowns all disappear? Angie, Angie, where will it lead us from here? With no love in our souls and no money in our coats, you can't say we're satisfied. Angie, Angie, you can't see we never tried. Angie, you're beautiful, but ain't it time we said goodbye? Angie, I still love you. Remember all those nights we cried, all the dreams we held so close seem to all go up in smoke. Let me whisper in your ear, Angie, Angie, where will it lead us from here? All the dreams we held so close seem to all go up in smoke. I hate that sadness in your eyes. Oh, but Angie, I still love you, baby. Everywhere I look, I see your eyes. There ain't a woman that comes close to you. Come on, baby, dry your eyes. Angie, Angie, ain't it good to be alive? Angie, Angie, you can't say we never tried. Yeah. Man, that's a song. Oh, that's a song. Okay, so I'm going to take a second to take a second to thank the folks who helped last week to keep cat food in the bowls and the lights on around the fireplace. Just as Craig on the Vaudacity Network keyboard points out that you can drop in to the virtual tip jar through PayPal or Venmo, the folks that bought into last week's Goat's Head Soup were Miss Kathy Balcom, Josepha Snyder, Lizanne Sandbach, Brandy Fletcher, Kathy Carl, Steve Keltz, Ed and Susie Marsh, Melissa Grand, Susan Rishick, Christy Davila, and Joe Oppenheimer. And I'm going to be cutting Ned Clark in on a significant cut of last week's tips, being our guest, and also want to thank in advance Miss Benny for already throwing something into Venmo right before the show started tonight. So I don't know if that should count for tonight or for next week. No, clearly that should count for tonight. Okay, one more dad song. One more dad song before we move over to my televised accompanist. And another sip out of the old measuring cup. Nicole Pierce is back. Hey, sweetie. Nicole, how far along are you, by the way? Do we have a baby bump date? His huge snowshoe paw was on top of my guitar tuner here. Oh, damn. Okay, so Nicole is 18 weeks. She says, I have a bump. None of the pants fit. Oh, that's such a sweet update. That's so good to hear. 18 weeks. Oh, man. So what's the cutoff, by the way, for the parents in the audience and for the future parents such as Nicole? Like, at what point do we stop going weeks? And like at some point, I noticed infants, their parents describe them no longer in weeks, but it's like fetuses are weeks, and newborns are in months. Which means, by the time that they're like able to drive, it's like my offspring is 247 months, and I'm not doing the math on that, but like, Jesus, can he vote yet? I'm not. When do we switch? When do we switch to years? And why, in the course of human longevity, do we not then switch to decades? Like, how old are you? 70s. Maybe people, if we live long enough, maybe people will just measure things in decades. People say weeks until they are 2 years old sometimes. I'm like, can I stop dividing by 3.5, please? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So I said one more dad song before going on, but damn. There's another one that I don't think I can skip this other one too. Okay, Claire said when they are a year old sometimes too. So like 3 decades old means you're 30. So the first decade is until you're 10. The second decade is when you're teens. The third decade is your 20s. Yeah, I had to think that out way too carefully before I agreed. All right. So this song came out on a Chris Isaak album the same year as The Simpsons and Star Trek The Next Generation. None of this is research. All this is just off the top of my head, if I can recall. Chris Isaak came out with an album called Heart-Shaped World in 1989. And on that album was this song called Wicked Game. Hey, Paul. Good to see you, man. Yeah, cryptocurrency is the only real profit on YouTube.
Nobody loves no one.
Well, thank you. Thanks, dude. The dude. Now, there's a name that where I'm from, nobody would self-apply. Okay, funny Texas story. So, like, everybody's got Florida stories. If you ever watch the national news, the weirdest shit happens in Florida or Germany. But Deep Sky Dude told me a really, really damn funny Texas story, which was that he applied. No, don't walk across that. He was trying to walk toward me back to his spot, but walk across the mixing board. Oh, God damn it. How did you screw up this screen with you? You weren't even close to this keyboard. How did that happen? All right. Deep Sky Dude told me a funny Texas story, which is that he had applied to the DMV for Deep Sky Dude as his vanity plates, as you know, your customized personal plates, right? And the DMV in Texas would not allow that because in Texas, dude is some sort of like derogatory term on par, apparently, with curse words that no one would self-apply. I love that. I love that is true. Okay. True to form on the Vaudacity network, we are way behind schedule, but Laura Dickinson is here. Holy shit. Hey. Hi, Laura. It's wonderful to see you. Funny thing, 44 people are watching right now, and I guarantee that at least 40 of you have heard Laura Dickinson sing, and you never realized it, be it Phineas and Ferb or, oh shit, what was that movie with all the singing in it? Stop going toward the mixing board, god damn it. Yeah, I see you. Stop it. Okay. Sorry, he's being way too distracting to recall Laura's tone. Shit, it's the opposite of tone deaf. What is that movie that's the opposite of tone deaf? Pitch Perfect. Is that, now am I remembering that right? Laura, did you sing on Pitch Perfect? Am I remembering that right? Okay, in any case, let's just do another song. Thank you, Laura, darling. Perhaps you could, once you're vaccinated, perhaps you could come up to Big Bear and join me as my second live LoveCAST guest. It would be wonderful to see you and do something. Okay, yeah. Mom kind of hit the phrase. When she worked in Yellowstone National Park, a dude was a stupid person who knew nothing and didn't realize how stupid they were. You're right. There's a whole thing about like dude ranches where you can pay to go and, do like a tourist vacation work sort of thing. And nowadays in psychology, they just call this the Dunning-Kruger effect. Oh, damn. I'm reaching to arrange music for a song that I have no music for, but I'm gonna do this one for damn sure. Kelsey Blaine Gibson, we were talking in private messages about the concept of open tuning. And this next song is one of those. If you notice, I strum across all 6 strings without fretting any chords, it sounds like something. So the Big Lebowski actually ties into this song because a lot of you folks will know this song from another movie that was produced and directed by the Coen brothers, who also did the Big Lebowski. This next song is an old 1930s blues tune by one of the great granddaddies of blues named Skip James. But in the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?, which is one of my favorite films of all time, there's this incredible scene where they've cast a legitimate blues musician who can act his ass off named Chris Thomas King. He's playing the character Tommy. Tommy is modeled after another old blues legend. And they're all sitting around this campfire. Deep Sky Dude, to answer your question, this is D-A-D-F-A-D. This is open D flat. Excuse me, open D minor, not open D flat. This is open D minor. D-A-D-F-A-D. So in the scene that they're all sitting around this campfire, they didn't sleep inside this barn this particular night because the night was just so nice. And without any spoilers, if you haven't seen this movie, they are on a quest for a particular treasure. And this whole thing takes place during the Great Depression. Everybody is poor. And this song is like the quintessential hobo dream of when my ship comes in. And of course, in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?, they're sitting around a fire. And Delmer is saying what he wants to do with his money. Thank you, Laura, dipping into the super chat. Thank you very much, sweetie. Delmer is talking about how he wants to take his share of the treasure that they're seeking, and he's going to take that money down to the old so-and-sos at the bank and slap it down on the barrelhead and buy back the family farm. 'Cause you ain't no kind of man if you don't own land. And Pete has his own wish that he wants to buy himself a big fancy restaurant. And I'm going to be the maitre d'. And I'm going to go to work every night in a bow tie and greet all the swells. And everybody will address me as yes, sir, and no, sir. And I'll eat all my meals for free. And in the background, the character Tommy, God, I'm getting emotional. Just giving you the background of this. In the background of this, the character Tommy, who's based off of Robert Johnson, is playing this Skip James song. And it's called Hard Time Killing Floor Blues. And Miss Laura Dickinson, thank you again for chiming in with the super chat. You were just way too generous. Thank you, darling.
Hard times again. Where you go, can't find no heaven, I don't care where they go. Say you got money, better be sure. These hard times will drive you from door to door. If I ever get off of this killing flow, Lord, I won't get down this low no more.
Yeah, Skip James, indeed. Okay, so Laura Dickinson, if you're still watching, I really meant that sincere, heartfelt invitation. You got to come up here and join me for a LoveCAST one of these Thursdays after you're vaccinated. Dari hears the birds, and yeah, so does Wolfgang. So Wolfgang didn't leave. He's just like right here at the open screen door. Like, I swear it's like Wolfgang hears the birds as internet trolls, and he's got to go out and say, "Oh, whoa. Somebody out in the balcony said something wrong. I got to fix this." And so he's like right there just talking shit and talk. So speaking of which, no, I didn't add birds. Actually, if I were going to add anything for that song, I was going to add, no, those were, I can't actually see them, but I'm guessing it was a combination of, Porch Book. Oh, that's cool. It's a combination of nuthatches, and house finches. But Wolfgang actually tagged a squirrel today. He was so proud of himself. Oh my God, you should have seen it. All I got on Instagram was like the immediate before and after. So yeah, check that out if you want to see what happened. But this squirrel was up on the deck, on the floor level, not on the railing of the balcony, but on the floor level of the balcony today. And Wolfgang was hiding behind the gas fire pit that I got out here. And he's looking at this squirrel, and the squirrel is just and then the squirrel turns and he sees Wolfgang, and he sees that Wolfgang is on an eye level with him, and that Wolfgang is blocking the one exit from the balcony that he can possibly make. So this squirrel, instead of like calmly and rationally backing away or jumping up to the rail or doing something intelligent, apparently squirrels aren't all that bright, this squirrel decides to just make a mad dash. Says, I'm gonna just squint my eyes and I'm gonna run right past this beast monster. And this squirrel, like a great torpedo, shoots across the balcony, and Wolfgang jumps right in front of him and does the best Wolverine impression I've ever seen, where he gets out in front of the squirrel and goes, "Rah!" And whoom, it takes one swipe, and he smacked the squirrel right off the balcony. And the squirrel goes spinning end over end and lands in a tree. I shit you not. The squirrel landed right on a tree, turns around without missing a beat, as though this happens, once a week or so, looks at Wolfgang and starts going, and Wolfgang turns around, like, is completely ignoring the shit talking of the squirrel. Wolfgang turns around and looks right at me and goes, "Meow, meow, 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 meow." Like, did you see that? I got a piece of the thing. I got him. It was, oh my God. I ship you not, indeed. Okay. So, enough squirrel stories. Let's do some more music. I am way behind schedule. The shit talking of the squirrel, indeed. So, yeah, he's running back toward the window, even right this moment. Mao. Yeah, Mao, we all hear you. Come back and join me. I mean, come back and, don't murder anything, okay? I swear to God, it's like living with Hannibal Lecter. He's got these great inputs on food and taste, and he's an extraordinary he's this genteel. Don't walk across the mixer. He's this genteel, dignified being that is capable of these psychotic acts of savagery. If he wasn't so cute, you wouldn't tolerate. And just as I'm saying he's cute, hey, stop that! Stop it! Just as I'm saying he's cute, he's over there scratching the couch, looking at me square, it's just straight in the eyes, going, "Ha ha! I'm gonna fuck up your couch!" Yeah, he's just. So anybody that felt too bad for me for being in total isolation this entire time, don't feel that bad, because I've got this carnivorous clown living with me. Oh dear. Okay, so now is the heartbreaking, what do I have to cut from tonight's set? Well, gravity is a harsh mistress with the sheet music. So this next song I haven't played for months and months and months. I developed this originally for Billy Joel night on Paulie's online variety show. And get my volume to the right level. This is, yeah, Wolfgang's gonna go hit the bench press. I seriously, I gotta post a picture of that, because I got a picture of him on the bar. It's hysterical. What Paul said, don't cut anything. Okay, well, I mean, that's good. Like the president of the network is saying, don't worry about going over. By the way, I don't know. We've never come up with like terms or titles in the Vaudacity network aristocracy, whatever that would be, is Paul. So I'll go a little over, but I definitely won't go past 7:30. All right. So there's a Billy Joel song that I developed for the picnic. Piano Man.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, "Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes. But it's sad and it's sweet and I know it complete. Now you're a young man's clothes. Oh, la-di-da-di-di-da, la-da-di-di-da." Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, for we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling alright. You want to wrestle all of a sudden? Okay. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He brings me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke. But there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, "Bill, I believe this is killing me," and the smile ran away from his face. For I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la-di-da-di-di-da, la-da-di-di-da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets down. Yeah, and they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Oh, da-da-da-da-da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, for we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they're all coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at this bar and put bread in my jar and say, "Man, have you got cat fur in here?" La-da-da, da-da-da, la-da, da-da-da, da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, for we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright.
That's. I swear to God. Thank you. There's cat fur in my. Do you know what this feels like to have cat fur all over your face? Yeah. He's giving me this very dubious. His ears are down. His tails is down. He's just kind of squinting at me like, yeah, man, I know what it's like to have cat fur all over my face. Indeed. I got. Wow. What do you do with more of it? How is this? He's on the other side. Yeah, you're like 3 feet away from me. There's more fur coming in my nose and mouth. How is this happening? I don't know. It seems to defy reason and physics. God. All right, I'm gonna close. You got fur on your face, you big disgrace, meowing all over, all around the place. Yeah, thank you, Amanda. That's. Perhaps we'll have to have a guest visit by Captain Jack Sparrow sometime. Indeed, Ron Rice. All right, I'm gonna do one more. One more that I don't think he could possibly interfere with, and I say that as, wow, I'm challenging the fates and the gods of cats as he is again looking out the window like a beastly predator. Yeah, and Captain Jack is indeed a great song on Billy Joel night. I think I personally ruled that out just because of the internal lyrics, and I knew my mom would be watching. So Captain Jack might be a good Billy Joel song eventually. In any case, I think I'll close this evening's musical offering with a little bit of In Excess. Be sure to join the Vaudacity Network again at 7:30 for Quarantine with Friends. I'll be in the chat typing between extricating cat fur from my mouth. So yeah, I'm going to close with this In Excess song. This is called Never Tear Us Apart. 1, 2, 3. Mow.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there. 2 worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. We could live for 1,000 years, but if I hurt you, I'd make wine from your tears. I told you that we could fly, 'cause we all have wings, but some of us don't know why. could never tear us apart. Standing, oh, it's true. You were there. Worlds collide. Two worlds collide. Shining through. And they could never tear us apart. You don't ask me. You were standing, oh, it's true. I was there. Worlds collide. Two worlds collide. And they could never tear us apart. Bye.
Thank you very much for joining us for LoveCAST 56. I'm going to turn the camera back toward the now well-behaved napping feline in front of the peaceful fireplace so that everybody can say goodnight to each other. If you have the means, drop something in the Venmo, PayPal, virtual tip jar. And if not, don't worry about it. This is a few minutes to just say goodnight to everybody and develop the community that we have built here together. And join us again on the Vaudacity Network at 7:30 for Quarantine with Friends. I'll certainly be there. I'm going to leave you with this finally. Well, but look at him with his back toward me and his back toward the camera. I think I finally pissed him off, and he's just like, all right, I'm going to just... Yeah, you. Okay. Your moment of pissed off cat fireplace zen. Thank you.